first title for you guys in 64 years, I think.
Yeah.
To share it, what's that like for you guys to wind up in a tie?
It's interesting, to say the least, right? I mean, I think it's the first time since 1931 that they were co-champions. I heard that. I don't know if that's accurate or not, but I did hear that. So, look, our goal is to win the Big Tens. That goal was met. We got a lot of work to do in the next 2 weeks. It was also to be a national championship team. And I think the thing for me is I'm obviously really proud for the state and I'm really proud for the institution, the boosters, all the people that made this possible, right? But the big thing is you have these emotions of your team just won, but you've got two guys in the finals that are really disappointed. So there's always 11 events.
Mm-hmm.
You have 10 athletes and you got the team. So the team won, but we got some guys that you walk alongside and they give their heart and soul and they fell short. So it's managing that, and but also enjoying the fact that the team won.
Can you guys at the end, you and Tom Brandt sharing the trophy, they're holding the trophy together, and can you share a little bit of what your conversation was like?
Well, what we said, if there's anybody I'd want to share this with anymore is you, So he said that to me. We were teammates. I mean, that guy helped me a lot. He was a tremendous competitor, a tremendous friend through my career at the University of Iowa. He was a great example. He was one of the reasons why I went to the University of Iowa. So he's a guy that's been someone that I admire for a long time. So so it was interesting that a former buddy, former teammate, we shared.
Can you kind of describe what went into wrestling Hunter today after not last night? How that went down?
Yeah. So we knew it was going to be close, right? So last night we're thinking we're in a spot where we can't wrestle in the semifinals, right? We're not going to wrestle. But we knew that potentially we need his points today. So look, we don't wrestle in the semi. Let's see how things play out. Let's see how things play out after his weight class, and then in the morning, and then make a decision. So he was really wavering. I mean, this kid's in a lot of pain. I mean, this isn't like, hey, I'm not feeling that well. I got a tummy ache. And there's a guy that's hurt, right? So what was the icing on the cake for him to wrestle was Johnny DeJulius had just had a good win over Gillibon, and the place erupted. And we could hear it from the locker room, and he wasn't going to wrestle. He was sitting on the couch with a pair of shorts on, no shoes, and a t-shirt. He was done. And the roar of the crowd, he jumped up. The match was over. He was next up. When he was up, he put his shoes on, his singlet on. He had one sock on, I think. He had one sock. He runs out there. I go, Hunter, we got 4 minutes. They'll give us time. And I go, you got to tape your elbows. He said, I don't want tape. I'm wrestling. He has the personality of a little kitty cat, and the competitive desire of a great white shark. They're two drastically different. When he walks on that mat, I mean, and I learned this weekend. I've known him quite well for 3 years. I learned this weekend that this is an unbelievable competitor. The 4 state titles, the 2 semifinal appearances at the NCAA tournament. This is a ferocious competitor.